Okay, I think I'm actually good now. There was just a moment when I had to duck back off, but I think I'm good. And I'm pretty sure
I'm pretty sure.
everything's working. So, hello, hello. Goodness. After a harrowing audio ordeal, here I am. I'm back, and we're ready for some more Paradise Killer. Now then, there was. I just want to go into this because I hit the same problems every few. I don't have a timer going. Well, it's okay. We'll start at 8. Anyway, I just want to go into this horrifying ordeal because, like, it happens every couple months. My computer thinks I have 2 different microphones plugged in. You see, there's one microphone that is my Razer Siren microphone, this little pink lozenge I talk into, and it's the only microphone on this computer. It's the only microphone that's ever been on this computer. It's the only microphone I foresee plugging into this computer for the near future. And then there's default. And I don't know what Windows thinks default is, but it don't work. It's never worked. And every couple of months it switches back to default. And when I say every couple months, I mean like just long enough for me to forget that that default is a thing that it can switch to. So, you know, there's a saying among my friend group that it's not a real stream until you've had audio problems. And that's never been truer than it is tonight. This is the realest stream. This is the most that we've ever streamed before. The strongest stream. Like, I don't even have my timer going. I am frazzled. I'm sad that it rattled me this much, honestly. Let's just set this for a couple minutes, and I will wait until now. Alright, now we have a timer. This is not one of Falcom's finest tunes here. Just kind of randomly mashing the buttons, are we? I'm gonna tab next on this. It's giving me a headache. But yeah, we're back to Paradise Killer tonight. As we presumably will be for the near future, because I am no closer to uncovering this mystery. You know, I say that, but it's a lie, because we do have some evidence. We've got a lot of evidence. We just need to, you know, throw it at people. We need to track some people down and start throwing evidence until something sticks. Or at least until, you know, there's a crack in a facade somewhere. But yeah, I guess this is what you get when your streamer is playing Skyrim up till the last minute. And honestly, maybe I ought to stream Skyrim. I don't know. It'd be fun. It would be fun, but I'm not doing it for a while. Like, for one, if I tried to stream Skyrim, I would probably accelerate my burnout on it. And for 2, Starfield is in September, and I will probably be streaming the hell out of that. Sure, evidence is packed into adequately compact geometries before throwing. Are you telling me to throw the dice at them? Because I could do that. Anyway, my nightmare of an audio output is over, and we are ready To go back to paradise. Let me just bring you guys down here. Okay. How was the audio fixing? It was...
Paradise Killer.
Basically, I needed to remind my computer that, that I own it, and that it is, like, mine, and that default audio doesn't exist. Like, the default button? No. Alright, what are you? This looks weak. I could probably smash it with something. Great. I could smash it with something. Lady loves smash. Anyway, my computer has, like, 2 microphones it thinks it has. One is my Razer Siren, which is the only microphone I've ever had plugged in to this PC. And the other is, default. And I don't know what the hell it thinks default is, but default doesn't work. And every now and then it changes back to default for no apparent or obvious reason. So, when I say every couple of months, I mean like just long enough for me to forget how this problem always goes, which is I panic at it until I remember default is a thing that exists. How am I doing on the pickups? Oh wow, they are studded like stars in the sky. There's one right up there. I can't climb this. It's a dome. Am I like, is my voice all fucky? I don't know. What's the problem now? Okay, good. Just don't jump down. Okay. I'm thinking about it. The elusive chocolate. A chocolate-flavored drink sold only in remote locations. Hard to find, but worth it. Is it? Is it really? Can I get on top of this vending machine? Yes. Alright. Well, this is nice. I went through all the struggle to get up here. You know, that's true. I did. I did struggle. You want an elusive chocolate? I want an elusive chocolate. I think everybody should have some elusive chocolate. The only problem is that it eludes us. You know what? I'm unlocking fast travel up here. I will immediately forget that I've unlocked fast travel. You have secrets? Good. How much do they cost? Can I buy them? What's your price? Alright, now presumably I can leap to my death, but, Alright, it is immediately across from and above KDX's cavern. All of the... Yeah, I want, like... I want to have a dead Nebula drinking party. Like, can that be arranged? I want to drink all the things that they sell here. Anyway. We have a lot of potential leads. A lot of potential leads. A lot of potential leads. I don't think Mika the Ghostfish wants to know where people play dominoes. I don't think this one's gonna crack the case wide open, you guys. I really don't think so. But there are a couple of things I want to check on. For example... I mean, God, we've got so much, you know? We know about the demon in the council chambers. We know somebody phone called and released it, and we're pretty sure it's Witness. We know Sam and Lydia were up to something. And we're pretty sure it involves a second seal. We know a lot of stuff. It's just... there's stuff that doesn't add up. Like the blood trail that vanishes into a wall. We haven't met anybody who can, like, teleport. Just a lot of stuff that... Domino is related to the word for Lord, so maybe dominoes will reveal the secrets of the gods. I like the way you think. It's holistic. But yes, we have a lot of people to investigate. And perhaps we should. But what I'm remembering right now, what I'm remembering in my brain right now, is that Sam's bar, which I think is up there, has a back door that wouldn't open for us. Because we didn't have the right Stardust upgrades. And now we do. So let's see what Sam has behind, like, his super deadlocked door, huh? And that is not Sam's place. That is the ziggurat. Well, it's cool. Because we know where Sam is. Sam is at his bar. And that is Sam's bar. One, two, jump. Alright. Let's see what's back here.
Senior investigation. Nightmare computer.
Horseshit. And it's got the funky arms, which are not those. Well, it's got the funky legs first, and it's got a torso. And then it's got arms, and they go like we and we. And then we've got, I don't even know what that is. It's got a torso. And it's got an arm. And it's got a... No, it doesn't do... It's not giving anybody the finger. I actually can't see what it's doing here. Do I just need a head? Wait, no, I need a torso. You need a torso, boy. There. And then we just need some pyramids. These are... We have pyramids. Whoops, nope, we don't have those pyramids. We have these pyramids. There we go. What do we got in here? Pile bunker gauntlets. I'm sorry, what? Sam's still got a pair of pile bunker gauntlets kicking around.
Got it.
Once an assassin, always an assassin, I guess. They're well used. Looks like they only have one charge left in them. They'll probably come in handy. I'll borrow them for a bit.
Key item obtained.
A high-end destructive weapon that can punch through thick material. It only has one use left in it. Sam was a Symphogear character? Oh, what's this? Oh, right, this is the underground tunnel that goes to the... Yeah. How convenient. Yeah, we just found something that's, like, weak and we need to get through it, and we couldn't. So, let's go back up there. And you know how we can do that? We can use fast travel. Because I unlocked fast travel. What are you doing out here?
If you want.
What
Keep
the
back,
hell?
freak. What's going on?
The dead zone is leaking demonic gas. The purifying system seems to have failed.
Now stay back. Oh no, the dead zone is leaking. How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. Alright, let's unlock... Oh, no, we can fast travel from here. Lots of things to do in the graveyard? I don't know what most of them are. Did I miss something in the graveyard? Probably did miss something in the graveyard. I came up here to talk to a ghost. I sure did. She ain't fucking here. Oh, there is a nightmare computer here, though.
Nightmare computer.
What's this? Skull. Is that really a skull? Yeah, it's good enough. And little prongs. And the cosmos. Including like a half moon. And a goat head. And it's just a goat head, and there's nothing special about the goat head. What's this? Blood vial. Grace bloodlines. Blood vials are sealed into coffins, so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is One Last Kiss directing me to Grace Bloodline's blood vial? This is the grave of Grace Bloodline, Henry's murder victim when he was arrested. Starlight can verify that it's her blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sand, satellite. That's her unique blood code. What is this? Code... God. There's a Namco Bandai vampire game that's very Monster Hunter-y. Code Vein. Everything works on blood codes. Grace Bloodlines? What the... Why did One Last Kiss want me to find this?
Are you happy with your
Oh.
tools?
You understand, investigator. Starlight confirmed this is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Haunted, complex, griffin, drifting sand, satellite. It's a blood code from the vial, correct?
Sure.
You could only know that code if you were Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Do you understand, investigator?
What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation, a purpose, an unending rage?
That's strange.
Your murder was set up, or was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. What is it? The official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines. What about the Holy Seals? I've been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
Paradise feels...
Wait, I'm not done with
Who
you.
would benefit from a crime like
Investigator, aren't you happy about last night?
this? Don't test me.
Hard to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You have benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator.
There is corruption,
There is corruption on this island, investigator. Demonic taint is the least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserved nothing less.
Sure.
Sounds like you have motives.
What mysteries are around
The
us?
syndicate is built on dead bodies. Egos and ambitions can only be sustained by death. I mean, I could claim that we've literally caught her red-handed, but I'm not entirely sure if that even matters. I'm a casualty on the path, left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit that would be, investigator? The council deserved to die, sliced to ribbons. Are you admitting to the crime? Wouldn't that be too easy, investigator? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I was there, maybe I wasn't. Maybe I helped, maybe I didn't. Do you know who did it? Yes and no. I have some answers, but not all. You are the least helpful ghost imaginable. Where were you at the time of the murder? Dead? I have no alibi, investigator. You're dead! You're the only person on this island that knows I exist.
Got it.
And did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top players. If I may offer some advice, the Syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions.
One last kiss.
She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world driven by rage and revenge. Perfect! There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as part of some kind of plot, that gives her real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Henry became possessed, and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Grace Bloodlines, the Syndicate's exorcist.
I have a bad feeling.
During the
about this.
exorcism, Akiko left the room, and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. Opportunity or premeditation? His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved the same symbol scorched into his skin into Grace's body.
Got it.
Before his arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division. He strangled her and scorched her body with demonic sigils.
The investigator is
Doom
here.
Jazz examined the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without a trial. One Last Kiss seems to think this is all so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the Ledson procedure, and to Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Maybe Doom Jazz can help. He examined the victims. We've got a lot of walking in circles to do. Anyway, hello, Superstar. It's good to see you. I'm, hopeful your server is functional. You're still up here.
One last kiss.
Demonology. What was Montserrat's plan? With regards to demons?
There is corruption
Millennia
on this
ago, he
island,
never would have gone along with
investigator.
Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our side. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot. That isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He follows in the footsteps of his equal. They went too far, the new island is born. You have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. How is a god's deception different to the illegal communication that allows demons onto the island? Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across a vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
All would benefit from a
The
crime
victim's
like this.
dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Laughable.
The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question.
I'm glad to be back.
It did, thank you. How was Carmelina demon-proof to the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. I probably should have asked this question before the previous one. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space, and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses, after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island,
The investigator is here.
and the island becomes corrupted.
Dreadful.
The rot sets in and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in the air, stopping demons from being able to latch on to the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
That's strange.
Does that mean Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure are the minds of citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. Concrete is incapable of psychic ability. Write that down in your copybook now. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made in the pursuit of perfection.
Don't test me.
The marshals will be busy.
What mysteries
And so will
are
you if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho unit.
Got it.
It's not my priority. It will be. Interesting. I can ask about every case file imaginable.
Sure.
Know anything about demons on the island? I was wondering when you'd encounter them.
That's
Them.
weird. Do you understand?
I've seen a lot of
investigator?
things, watched a lot of people do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumors? A secret demonology research room run by someone it shouldn't be?
I have a bad feeling
I've
about
heard
this.
them. There's a secret in the dead zone. There's a problem with that, isn't there?
The
The dead zone is off limits. You need the correct key to get in and you'd be logged.
truth is...
Precisely.
all
What if there was
around
another
you,
way in, though?
investigate. Those are facts. But
tunnel,
are they
perhaps.
the truth?
Found that.
That's weird.
What tunnel? You like to drink, Investigator. A nice wine on a summer's evening at the best bar in town.
Mystery awaits.
A stroll afterwards, perhaps, behind the bar, exploring the world, and what do you
I
find?
don't like this.
Ooh. That's the interesting bit, isn't it? Our dear witness going where he shouldn't.
Ooh, the
Anyone else?
investigator is here.
Mr. Daybreak is a very naughty boy, isn't he? So, deciphering all that, witness is using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone, so we can use the secret demonology lab. Okay, but we knew that. I am frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes. She feels like a hint system. A little bit. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals?
Those are facts.
The council building
But
is
are
awash
they
with
the
evidence. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking with her for right now. We'll come back up here later. First off, now that we've got these gauntlets, I want to go punch whatever this is. See what's buried here. I am downright amazed at what I can destroy with some Pyro-Bunker gauntlets. Alright, what's in here?
What the hell?
Who the hell are you?
Mother?
Mother?
No, you are not her.
Did I unlock the fast travel, don't worry. Who are you?
Mother called me the Nonigata.
A child born into darkness, born never to be known.
Got it.
Who is your mother?
The corridor lady.
Corridor lady? What about your father?
What is father?
Okay.
The investigator is
Why
here.
are you here?
I thought I escaped. You cannot escape blood.
That's a gunshot wound. We need to get you treated. No, I failed.
They want me dead.
I don't like this.
Who wants you dead? Mother and the man.
Sure.
Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not.
Don't test me.
Why do they want you dead? What did you fail at?
My destiny.
I don't like this.
Was your destiny killing the council?
Are the council the dark people in the room?
Yes.
Then yes,
Oh, okay.
he shot me.
That would probably be Montserrat. He shot twice, and we only saw, like, one bullet hole, really. That would explain a bit. He shot twice. He shot the demon, and then he shot, I think, this guy, and a bullet went through him, leaving the unknown blood on the wall. I killed them. My knife danced, the room became red. I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there.
What the hell?
What do you mean?
See the lights?
I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. See the lines that were hidden.
There is no room in paradise for me.
You need to see why. I'm going to die if you don't get treated.
Good.
Good.
Life has been bad.
Okay.
I shouldn't have been born.
Nanny, the hell?
He slit his throat.
I have a bad feeling
perfect.
about Sure.
Who really were you? What the hell's going on here? I can take a blood sample at least. Yeah, it's honestly just fucking drama queens all over the island. The blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on some of the DNA.
What the hell?
This blood has Carmelina's DNA. It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring.
That's weird.
Was Danya Ngate her child?
Oh.
His sample matches the one used to open the third seal blood lock last night. That puts him in the penthouse at the time of the murder. What do you know? Aiz Kiwami's blood matches Danya Ngate's. Does that mean Carmelina and Aiz Kiwami had a kid together? You know this! We know this! We worked this out! Love Dice, please, keep up! I can't investigate this on my own! Daddy's boy got through the blood lock because he had council blood.
What the hell?
Some kind of strange flesh fused to his body. What is this? Oh, we found
Sure.
the demon flesh. Is this the flesh from Crying Grudge that Carmelina fused with someone? Was this used to get through the fourth holy seal? He has a knife. It's a perfect blade. It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyze it.
Analyzing.
Got it.
His own blood and all of the council members. This is the murder weapon? Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes. I thought the demon was the murder weapon, and I have the feeling it should have been. I have the feeling that a lot of plots crash into each other, like last night. Almost too wrapped up. Yeah, well, it's very noir. Like, it is very noir to have a suspect come out of nowhere, wrap everything the fuck up, and unlock a whole bunch of new interesting questions.
Nanny, the hell?
There's no blood on here that matches some marshals guarding the council building. Yeah, see? Like, at least 2 plots, possibly 3, we've still got to get around to Sam and Lydia, crashed into each other last night in a big fucking tangle. The blade is perfect as well. It wouldn't have caused the ragged gashes in their throats. Somehow he got to the council without going through the guards. Knife matches the laceration on the council murder victims.
I don't like
Danya
this.
Ngate's gunshot wound came from Montserrat's gun. His blood matches the gunshot splatter in the penthouse.
Got it.
Danya Ngate broke into the council penthouse, started attacking, and Montserrat shot him. Danya Ngate fled here. His blood matches the blood trail that ended at the wall, which enters the who, but not the what the hell. I need to find out more about this guy.
Key item obtained.
Will allow me to use the hidden
Key item
corridors
obtained.
and a blood
Danya Ngate.
sample. Oh no, he's gone 2D. I believe the line is, bitch, you live like this? Secret killer hidden in the depths of paradise. I do so love these islands. The key Danya Ngate gave me fits this lock. May as well tumble down the rabbit hole. These islands are so weird. What's behind door number 1?
That's strange.
Hidden corridors. Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found Danya Ngate. That was on the edge of a cliff. Starlight doesn't know where I am. Danya Ngate said his mother is the corridor lady. The blood test confirmed his mother is Carmelina. Did she make
The
these?
investigator is here.
Looks like there are several portals to elsewhere. A couple seem to go to the Syndicate apartments, including what I presume is Witness's balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony so we can watch the island's end. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other is different. It looks like an amateur job that's punched through into these corridors. Does that one bypass the seals somehow? And it comes
The
out.
investigator is here.
That corridor was different. It looks amateurish. This bypasses the seals.
Ah.
Don Ningate referred to his mother as the corridor lady. His blood proves Carmelina is his mother.
I have a bad
I
feeling
think it's safe
about
to
this.
assume she made these corridors. She's the architect after all.
Got it.
The corridors skip sections of space and allow the user to cross the island in an extremely
Don't
short space of
Test
time.
me.
Don Ningate said he'd been trained to kill. Did Carmelina hide him and use these corridors to get him to the council to commit murder last night? The corridor that Don Ningate used to escape back to his hideaway wasn't the same as the others.
Sure.
Maybe Don Ningate inherited his mother's architecture powers and created it himself. Why didn't Carmelina just make a corridor that bypassed the
Sure.
seals? The council's kept the seal a mystery to her. If she doesn't know what they are, she probably couldn't build a corridor to a location she doesn't know. Carmelina and Witness were together at the time of the murder. There was a 5-minute window when Witness stepped down on his balcony to take a call from Akito.
Ooh, the investigator.
Carmelina could have
is here.
used that time to travel through one of these corridors, get to Don Ningate, and take him to the council building.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
The trials are going to be exciting. Yep, this leads straight there. Alright, so that's the first one. This one goes back to the... Another weird
That's
door.
strange.
This one leads to Witness's apartment. A network of secret corridors across the island that contain a hidden killer. Did Carmelina set this plan up years ago? It was nearly a perfect plan. If Judge hadn't summoned me, she might have gotten away with it. She could still get away with it if I don't present the right evidence. This is a bizarre case. Oh, that's true. I'm gonna need, a lot of evidence. Witness, I'm gonna talk with you later. And I don't know how the trial works. I don't know, like, if I present the wrong thing, or if I, like, talk to them beforehand about what's going on. I don't know if that'll affect the trial, if I tell them why I suspect them.
What the hell?
This is the entrance to the council building. It takes seconds to get here from Don Ningate's vault. Conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. But Carmelina's hidden killer could the crime to end all crimes. The punishment is always death. Yeah, but like... Will I be able to talk to people and like... I don't know. And then there's this one. This corridor isn't letting me through. It looks like it goes to a syndicate apartment. Probably Carmelina's. I'll explain how she accessed the
Sure.
corridors. She can visit Don Ningate's little lair anytime she needed to. This is so messed up. Alright, let's go talk to Witness. Right, let's go talk to Witness.
Witness to the end.
Let's hang out. What a chat, Witness. I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations. How are your plans, Witness?
gods are radiant.
They do well in the climate of paradise. When the world is coming apart, it is good to have a hobby. Would you like one? I like to give them to people. They're difficult to care for. Man, isn't that just his personality? Like, in a
The
nutshell.
gods are displeased.
They are tests sent from the gods. If we fail to look after them, they will die. If they all die, then we all die. The plants need our time and devotion. So do our gods. Sounds like a burden.
And times
A
are
naive way of thinking.
The gods are watching
I am
us.
enjoying our conversations, Lady
The
Love Dies.
gods are radiant.
There's a sensitive matter we could discuss further. What's that?
Got it.
You have something you want to tell me, the investigator. It is about Akiko's phone call after Henry
The
escaped.
gods are
I
watching
can see
us.
you are working hard, Love Dies, so I will tell you this. I worry you are doing this for yourself and not the gods, but I am bound to help you. It is their wish.
The gods are displeased.
Akiko was supposed to be at the Desolation Scale, yet I couldn't hear the haunting sounds of that island nor the sea that surrounded.
That's weird.
What does that mean? Everything? Nothing? You need to work that out. The gods wish you to know, so now you know. Alright, let's talk about the Killer Demon. I found the hidden bunker you've been using to study a Killer Demon in.
What?
That is nonsense.
When love
No, it isn't.
died,
It has a blood
all
vial
that
lock coded to
remains
yours
are
and
the
Carmelina
facts.
blood vials. Here to explain, don't play games.
Of course no.
That is an old panic room that Carmelina installed on the island.
What?
I am not comfortable talking about the times I used to spend with her, but that was our own hideaway for a time. I don't know anything about illegal demonology studying in there. The time you used to spend with her. A discussion for another time. Do you know anything about demons on the island? Demons?
Another sinner.
I don't. They're a blight on our holy work, corrupting our righteous home. The marshals exterminated them all after they came to the island. There shouldn't be any left. You dialed the number at midnight last night. That call was to a receiver attached to a lock on a crate, which contained a killer demon that had been hidden in the council penthouse.
Surely this is a joke.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
when love died,
Yes, you do.
all that remains
You
are the
unleashed that
facts.
killer demon. No, I didn't. Someone is trying to frame me.
Is this a fact
Bollocks.
or a truth?
Yeah, so apparently you just don't get anywhere if you, call him out on his shit. Looks like we're taking this to court, buddy.
Crime cannot hide.
Tell me about the moment the council died. I know you suffer from psychic death dreams.
This island is full
Doom
of
Jazz
sinners.
can't be trusted with patient confidentiality around you. Yes, every time a person dies, I am assailed by their psychic death scream echoing out into space. Doom Jazz prescribed me medication for it.
Ah,
Did you suffer from death scream trauma when they died? Yes, I was assailed by the psychic death dreams of the council. I was brought to my knees by the pain. Carmelina was in your apartment all last night, right? What about when you stepped out to take a call? I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmelina had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her? I wouldn't. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did hear my apartment, she would only have been out here. Did you hear the elevator every time I come to speak to you?
Other holy masters.
Now that you present that question to me, I'm surprised I say I didn't. I put it down to exhaustion. I haven't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead.
why?
Why were you irritated to see Carmelina?
What?
Is that what she told you? I was surprised. It's unlike her to do a social call.
I need to investigate this.
Are you suspicious of her? Are you? People do things that are out of character. Yes, they do. When you fly with these Eden. Alright, I have like two things that I really want to do. One, I really want to run down, Lydia. And get her, talk to her for a while. She's out there. The other thing I almost feel like I'm ready to take this to trial, even if I don't have the whole picture. But every time I haven't had the whole picture yet, there's been some really shocking discoveries. I feel like I could take this to trial and get a result. I'm just not sure it would be the right result. But what is the right result, really?
Those crystals obtained.
Like, I'm pretty sure I can make sure some guilty parties get punished. Are they the correct guilty parties to get punished? Lock from the other side. Just ideologically,
Those crystals obtained.
do I need to unveil the truth, the whole truth, and or nothing but the truth? Or could I get away with fudging it a little? And, what would the results of that be?
Those crystals obtained.
Okay, I can go up and down and all around. Yeah, alright, let's... wait a minute. I can go down the crime list and figure out what you know about him. I mean, it's true, I could go down the crime list and, like... God. I wish I had whiteboard software, really.
Relic obtained.
The syndicate monitor all phone calls, so citizens record messages for each other on cassette tapes. There's Akiko. Lydia is out that way. There's a tab for that. There is a tab for that. Case files. Unsorted miscellaneous evidence. But I wish I had whiteboard software so that I could just, like, sketch out what I know, but... it's more performative for you folks, really. Like, I have my ideas and my theories. This crest fit. The green goat sparks a flame. Interesting. No, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Ooh, bubblegum.
Relic obtained.
Desirable Bear Chan phone charm. Bear Chan, a famous dog on the island that saved a man's life. Well, that's lovely. I got you to Bear Chan. Alright, now she is right over there. Don't need to save right now. I don't think. Hi, Lydia. Hold on, I want to see what's down here. The vending machine, okay. Tropical Demolition! A tropical flavored drink full of electrolytes. It used to be called Sunset Beach, but the marketing team wanted to name it men. And that goes all the way over back to the gates. Okay. That's where that is. Hi, Lydia. You don't mind if I walk on your car, right?
Lydia daybreak.
We have so much to talk to her about. You buying this Henry story?
Come on, LD.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate could collapse. Akiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture.
The investigator is here.
Maybe it's a little too convincing.
Why?
You think something else is going on, LD? I'm worried it's too easy to buy accept the Henry story. Too easy to buy accept. Buy/accept. What if someone set him up?
Got it.
These islands are full of power plays. What if this one exploding our preconceived notion? What if this one, this one block has more typos than anywhere else in the game. Preconceived notion that the oppressed citizens will rise up given the chance. That's a scary thought, LD. Did you have any problems with the council?
I'm messing with
Nope,
you.
me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming on the island.
Don't test me.
What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
You can prove it.
The
Sure.
dark line of questioning, LD.
Come on, LD.
People find out I've said anything, I'll get a target on me. You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine. I need your help, Lydia. Been gone so long, things are weird on this island. Telling me.
Complicated.
Okay, because it's you. Started to worry about a couple of people.
Bullshit.
Yuri's up to no good.
Sure.
What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Carmelina's the other one.
That's
The
weird.
architect, why?
The island
Gut
feels
feeling.
bad, LD.
I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing the council? I get it, LD, just doing your job. Me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this. You happy here?
I'm glad you're back.
As
LD.
anyone can be. Been writing lyrics, Lydia.
Huh?
What do you mean,
The
LD?
investigator.
Found these lyrics in
Yeah.
a bottle.
The island feels bad.
No way! That's embarrassing! Should have known the tide around these islands was junk. I assume they have some meaning.
Right on,
Never
LD.
ask a songwriter about their lyrics, LD. If you can't intuit the meaning, you weren't meant to know.
When love dies.
Sorry to ask this,
all
Lydia,
that
but I need you to
remains
tell me about the
are
last job you did.
Why?
You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime change in Europe for the Syndicate.
God damn it, LD.
Who the hell told you about that? Wait, it was acid, wasn't it?
Come on, LD.
What does this have to do with the council murder?
Don't test me.
The murder is all the hallmarks of regime change.
Damn it, LD.
Oh, give me a break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. It was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was millennia ago, a different epoch. Nothing to do with last night. Had to ask. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Trying to figure out how I would have... Where were you at the time of the murder? Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked in response to the murder. Will the logs at the gate confirm this? Could do. We started the warm-up procedure, and then it shut down.
Sure.
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? Can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities. It's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island. How is that different to just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we can just cruise. Just a bit of single reality driving, huh?
I'm messing
You got
with
it.
you.
Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD. Yeah, I need to dig deep into her tree. There's a lot of stuff here that I really want to ask about. Anything about demons on the island? Another thing, LD, didn't the marshals kill them all during the Henry incident? And I'm not sure how to ask her about the tablet. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Not a thing, LD. Yeah, that figures. Well, I guess we just start going down the list. Did you see the architect last night? I didn't see her, LD. Was waiting for the call to pick her up. I heard she was at Witness's apartment, if that helps. And, let's talk about Witness. Did you see Witness to the end last night? He's usually in his apartment. Heard Carm went to see him, though. Okay, she just has the line there. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina. Carm's a genius,
It's
LD.
complicated.
The next island will probably be perfect. She'll have crafted a masterpiece.
It's complicated.
You've probably heard people talk about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant.
It's complicated.
For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind. Slighted genius? Maybe. Aha! What do you know about the second seal? It's a secret, LD. I've never been through that big door in the council building. What are your tire tracks doing up on the cliff overlooking the obelisk?
What?
Why do you want to know, LD? They hold the secret to the second holy seal, and I found tire tracks putting you there.
I'm glad you're back,
LD, I go all over the island. It's a nice view there. So you didn't go there to access the obelisks? Nope. What's going on with the message Witness sent you with the key for the beach obelisk?
What are you talking about, LD?
What message, LD?
Ooh,
The Moon
investigator
database
is
has a
here.
backup of your tablet. There's a message from Witness with a file attached to the key using the obelisks.
What?
Is that what that was? I got a message, and as soon as the mail client opened, it crashed out and the tablet died. The tablet was straight dead after that. Did you take it to get it looked at? No, LD, it was a few days ago. We all get new tablets on the next island, and my phone still works, so I can still do my job. That's your statement. Sure is, LD. I don't know about the file or key or whatever it was. I really don't buy it. I really fucking don't buy it. Theory got motive for killing the
To
council.
improve it? Sure.
He's ambitious and wants power.
What the hell are you talking
He hasn't earned
about?
it, though. Unearned power is bad news, LD.
Oh, shit.
He used to be small-time, a shitty little kid, but one day he got buff. In just 7 days, I can make you a man. One day,
Why?
yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight, he became handsome, got six-pack abs, and started to be charming. Well, 2 out of 3.
Bullshit.
His charm's fake, though. Trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council. It's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I got a bad feeling about him a while ago. I pulled some records from the Moon database. Here, take them. Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar. Interesting. What can you tell me about Yuri and what he was doing last night? I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups. Pickups?
I'm messing
You know,
with
idea to move to the next island? The islands exist in separate pockets of reality. We can't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our trans-dimensional travel on. My other hero, Heavy Industries, built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I am the ferry woman. On the night an island ends, I wait for Syndicate members to report to Yuri. They're done with their duties. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the next island.
Got it.
You're in contact with him all night.
The island feels...
Well, there was a
bad.
time I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm the warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him.
That's weird.
Any idea why? Is it unusual?
Huh?
It has happened a couple of times before. The reality folding drive sometimes causes it. It just odd it happened last night of all nights. I checked his phone records at a comms tower. His phone went dark last night.
Come on, LD.
Think he was up to something? It's one of the possible truths. I know she and Sam are up to something. There's like zero evidence that connects them to murder. I know it's weird to say about the two assassins, but I don't think they killed anybody. I think they're trying to do something else, I just don't know what. I'm gonna keep running down the list. You know anything about the murder of the Marshall Guards? Not a thing? Okay. What do you know about KHX? Haven't seen him in a while. Thought he was taking some time
Come
out.
on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, actually. We can't tell anybody that he's dead, though. Did you see the Grand Marshal?
Good talk, LD.
Didn't see Echo-chan. Have you asked her about it? Crimson?
Weird.
Ask her yourself. Doomjazz? In his clinic? Ask him. Anything you can tell me about Henry's movement?
Weird.
For real, you need to speak to Akiko. Do you know anything about the third seal? Nope, secret. Fourth seal? Secret. Know about the escape? You've read the report? And Henry caused the demons to corrupt this island. You seen the Dead Zone? It's a nightmare rift we're not allowed into. If you're looking for more answers, try in there. Yeah. I mean, don't I have her tablet in here somewhere? It's one of the first things I picked up. Or so I thought. I guess not. Well, Let's try. It should be under evidence in her profile. Yeah. It boots up. She said it didn't boot at all. It boots up. Well, let's go chat with Sam. Who is... Oh, hey, Shinji.
Ha, ha.
Can I ask you a personal question? What has ever stopped you?
I hate demons.
It's been a while since I felt this particular kind of stomach-churning dread. Where did you take a dump in the Idlelands? I didn't see a toilet up there.
I don't like
You don't
this.
need to. It's a special, wonderful kind of punishment.
Sure.
You get put in a kind of suspended animation, where certain bodily functions aren't needed, but you're still fully conscious.
I have a bad feeling.
So you're
about
forced
this.
to have eternal solitude, without even having the luxury of a good bathroom break. Man, I hate the Syndicate. That does sound absolutely miserable, just... nothing to do, nowhere to go. 15th island sequence. Montserrat leads us to the real world to reclaim the corpse of Dire Rose. Tragedy strikes. The God Hunters repel us. Is that really an island sequence? Well,
Ha, ha.
what's up on the roof here?
Those crystals obtained.
Oh good, a blue crest. We have green crests. We have red crests. Now here's a blue one. Brilliant. The fuck does this go into? I don't know. You don't know. Well, maybe some of you know. I don't know. I've already cracked this computer. What's in here? This is the tunnel that run. Yeah, this is the tunnel. A key that not necessarily the island itself. That's very likely. That's very plausible. That's very true. I'm sure. Dun, 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 dun. And it unlocked
Find
that
travel
trouble.
unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
The city hides, the city protects. You need to hide yourself in the city. They're coming for you. I too like the elevator heart. Hi, Sam. Let's talk about all of this shit. All of it. First, let's hang out.
Fancy a drink?
I'm glad to be back.
What's your recommendation this time, Sam? How are you doing, LD? Dancing through the investigation.
Fancy a drink?
Good, how about some Tsukimono and a whiskey Mitsuwari? Perfect. Serving whiskey in a Mitsuwari style is good with food. Mixing chilled whiskey and chilled mineral water lengthens the flavor but maintains mouthfeel. You can really taste the coffee flavor in this one, can't you?
That's strange.
This taste reminds me of
My
something.
unique blend.
Remember Ned Nebula? Ned Nebula, our missing suspect. Remember Dead Nebula's fine-aged soul? A deep, complex, yet delicate whiskey. One of Dead Nebula's most popular whiskeys. You enjoyed it just before your exile. You had one last night in my bar before your exile. We drank this together with Lydia, didn't we? You have a good memory. Someday I will play the Yakuza series, and there are loving, lingering descriptions of every drink in there. It is my job to remember everything about a guest in my bar. I'm not just here to serve drinks. It is imperative I select the right drink, and make sure you leave happier than when you arrive. What's with the Japanese bar snack? You're from Turkey. The Japanese have perfected the art of bartending. The drinks are precise and finely crafted and made especially for each guest. Oh great, he wants you to just like an iyakaze, I think is the word. Their purpose is to hone a craft and use that to create a drink that can only exist in that moment for that guest. Other countries view drinking as a means to an end. We view it differently though, don't we, LD? Something to be, see? Izakaya, yes, thank you. I don't know what the hell I said. Oh, I'm hovering again. Hold on, please. There we go. Just had to ground myself. I'd love to stay, but this mass murder won't solve itself. Please come back, won't you? Looking forward to it. Alright. We have so much shit. Know anything about demons on the island? There shouldn't be any demons on the island, should there? Ugh. Alright, let's just run through the list. Does Yuri come in here? Why do you ask? He's after my time, and Lydia mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders, pour their heart out after a bad day. He does come in from time to time. We all need a drink, right? What's his drink of choice?
Fancy a drink?
He likes high-end wine. He doesn't know what he's talking about, though. He's trying to look the part. You're right. What can you tell me about him?
Ridiculous.
He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition. He wants to be on the council. Sure does. Maybe he finally snapped. Snapped.
My unique.
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions, and he came across the room at me. He's angry and impatient. He thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't all young people, though. Did you see Yuri last night?
What?
Lydia tried phoning him. You should ask her. You know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building? I don't, do I, LD? Terrible business, isn't it? I can't ask about the second seal. I'm noticing that. What were you doing in Doom Jazz's clinic, Sam?
Is this a joke,
What do you
LD?
mean, investigator? Doom Jazz told me he'd seen you sneaking around his clinic.
Is this a joke, LD?
We must all be deliberate with words, mustn't we?
My unique blood.
Wrong word choice can darken truth and cast a false light on conspiracy, can't it? I have a prescription I need to get from the doctor.
Oh,
Fancy a drink?
Prescription. After Lydia killed me on the battlefield and my body refused to die, I lived on in this form. I think it suits me, don't you? Unfortunately, it has become quite debilitating. A few sequences ago, I began to require a regular blood infusion. You've been waiting in dark alleys for people?
What do you believe?
That's a joke, isn't it? Well, ethically sourced from Doom Jazz and approved by the Council. Every citizen lets blood as part of their worship, and some of that comes my way. Helping the Syndicate is helping the gods, right? Please check with Doom Jazz. He'll collaborate my story.
the investigator is here.
You didn't happen to break into a secure container and take a vial of Council blood, did you? That's not something I would do, is it? Why would I need to do that? It would be if you were trying to breach the Holy Seals. Are you accusing me, LD? We'll see.
Crime?
Know anything about an
Crime.
unauthorized distillery in the Dead Zone?
I am under
Ah.
suspicion, LD.
The Dead Zone has an aura. The structure of the island is corrupted there. It gives whiskey a unique taste. Yeah, you're drinking spirits. Surely the whiskey is tainted as well. Go on, filter. The flavor is there, but the taint is removed. It's clean. You should try some. I know it's illegal, but how many times do you have Wendy blended in a demonic hot sauce? I needed to know. You understand, right? I found a chiller containing a blood vial at your little story.
Is this a joke,
What?
LD?
What chiller? Don't test me.
Ooh, the
Why is the
investigator
label
is here.
scratched off? That's not my business, is it? That vial came from Doom Jazz, didn't it? You love to ask questions. The doctor? It's from my prescription. The blood vial in your chiller has the letter K on the label, where the first name would be.
The facts and the truth.
Oscar Memory's
the
blood
same.
sample is missing from Doom Jazz's clinic, and you were seen snooping in there.
What?
Is there an accusation anywhere in there, LD?
I don't like this.
Do you know what the Holy Seals are? They are a secret, aren't they? How would I know?
Got it.
One is a blood lock. Several days ago, that blood lock was opened by Casca Memory. I'm sure a council member had business in the council building, didn't they? Montserrat decided the council should only ever enter the penthouse as a group.
Is this a fact?
I think you used that
Oh,
blood
I
sample to
see.
gain access to the penthouse. Why would I do that? Are you denying it? Of course I am. I didn't know what the third seal was until just now, did I? I never said it was the third seal. You did, didn't you?
I'm glad to
No.
know that.
I was careful not to. Thanks, Sammy. Maybe now I can go back and talk to Lydia about some stuff. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? I don't think I know anything. No one does, do they? Want to tell me what a lump of flesh cut from a god is doing in a security safe in your storeroom?
What?
What flesh?
What?
Sammy? I don't know what you're talking about, Eddie. Is someone trying to frame me? Did someone plant it there? Did you plant it there?
I don't like
Don't make
this.
this harder than it needs to be. I promise you, LD, I don't know what you're talking about. Realistically, everyone clams up when confronted. No. No, I think I'm gonna just back out of this one. They always live in the shadow. May you reach the moon. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and see Lydia again.
Ha- Huh.
See if it helps. I just feel like... Could anyone be forthcoming?
Ha-
Like, a little bit? Could anyone just go, oh yeah, shit, that was me? You got me on that one?
Those crystals obtained.
Alright, over here. Like, could just one person go, okay, yeah, sure.
Oh.
If I have to kill time and get the relationship points up, then I'm just taking shit to trial without friendship. Like, I will get the bad ending.
Mission gateway.
Throw myself on the mercy of the court. Alright, let's hang out.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
What led you to the life of an assassin?
But damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me about this now?
I was brought
We never
to
talked about it
investigate.
before my exile.
What the hell are you talking about?
And now a mass murder happens, you just happen to bring it up? I had a lot of time to think in the Idlelands.
Huh?
Not a lot to do up there, huh? I missed you.
I'm glad you're
Oh,
back,
I missed you
LD.
too, LD.
It's complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know. That's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, and the target.
It's
Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to master.
Oh.
You got a new car since I've been gone. It's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Mother Hero offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted to change. There she is, Burn Parliament. Once this thing is over, we can go driving, for real again. Totally. I hope the next island has roads. Cosmos is fine, but concrete feels different.
good talk, LD.
Be cool if I drop you at the beach, LD.
Thank you.
Sure thing, thanks for the ride.
The island feels bad.
I have something I think we should discuss. Yeah?
The island feels bad.
It's a sensitive subject, LD. About someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know, I told you Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight. He became a new person. What if it was a god that did it? You mean a blessing?
If you can prove it,
Deception.
sure.
That's dangerous talk. The goddess Enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion. Deception by God is a crime. I just don't want to accuse him.
I have a bad feeling
What
about
makes you so
this.
sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara Caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an op to go get her. Suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. I know. There's no way Montserrat would just let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council. He's been deceived. Would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
The island feels
What if he doesn't
bad.
stop until he is? I'll keep your suspicion secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. I'll keep it secret? Will I? No, I'm gonna go talk to Yuri about it right now. Like, right the fuck now. Yuri is the little Twinkie fuck with the hat. Looks like Baby Raiden. So yeah, let's go talk to Baby Raiden. Hello. Hi, Shinji. Are you glad to be back, Love Dies? An investigation to end all investigations, the biggest crime of all. I envy you. I'd love a purpose, a noble cause, a vocation.
I was born to investigate.
What I was born to do. There you go, that's the spirit. A bit of enthusiasm. I'm expecting big things from you, Love Dies. It's nice that we have a fan. You know, even if he is Shinji. Honestly, Shinji's my favorite person on the island. Which is really sad. Actually. Like, that is deeply depressing. You're still over this way. Oh, hello. Ow, I landed on a cactus. Jesus Christ.
Relic
A
obtained.
resonant photo of a man obtained. Sadness drips from this photo.
Relic
When the
obtained.
moon shimmers, the right mix of intense sadness and anger may cause tears to crystallize as they fall. That's probably the key to a ghost. And happily, there's a ghost over there I don't think we've talked to, so... Let's start unlocking more fast travel. I have a lot of blood crystals. More refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse. I have a lot of blood crystals, and there are
Blood crystal
a
obtained.
lot more out there. Oh, and I should stop back down and talk to Crimson at some point, too. Find more secrets.
Blood crystal obtained.
You know, that's not a bad idea, actually. Crimson's a long way away now. Oh, that's my phone. Hold on, let me mute that. Because eventually.
Ha!
Yuri Knight.
Got time to chat, Yuri.
Don't be naive.
What
freak.
now? You seem to be ambitious. Is that a statement or question?
Don't test
Why are you
me.
like this?
What do you mean?
Like what? Don't be arrogant, Yuri, you know what?
Don't make
I
me
just
laugh.
want people to use language correctly when addressing their betters. Betters.
Freak.
I am now secretary to the leader of the syndicate. You have advanced well. I have. Having ambition pays off. You should always rise to the top.
Don't be snide with me.
Precisely, without ambition you have nothing, and never become better than them. Them. Those around you that are content to while away their lives. Make sure I pin a crime on this guy. I'm gonna fucking try. What about people that find happiness in contributing rather than ruling? They have a purpose.
I don't like
From a
this.
certain view.
Worthless.
We're done. Goodbye, freak. Bye, Yuri. Relationship increased. Alright. We have every fucking thing in the world to talk to him about. Enchanted Blue is secured by god hunters in the real world. She's in the pyramids hidden in caverns in the Sahara. Syndicate exists to resurrect the gods. How can we sit idly by when a goddess is in the hands of the enemy?
Sure.
Retrieving her would be a suicide mission. You're familiar with deception by gods, right?
Insufferable.
Like you, the disgraced freak? I haven't been deceived. That's a crime. Future counselors can't commit crimes, can we? How did you go through such a big transformation? Enchanted Blue blesses those she deceives with physical perfection. You're saying I'm perfect, freak? You like what you see? I'm not into little boys.
How dare you?
You're a joke, freak. You're going to fail and go back to exile if you keep focusing on everyone except the killer.
Got it.
What if you're the killer? Is this the brilliance of your investigation technique? Just ask rhetorical questions and hope someone confesses? Yeah, actually, I think I'll do that. I think I'll follow you around and ask rhetorical questions every day for the rest of your life until you confess to something to get rid of me.
Don't make me laugh.
Judge made a mistake bringing you back. I've scanned your phone. You can have it back now.
Freak.
Believe me now, freak? No, I don't. The phone records prove my alibi.
The truth is
There's a
revealed.
10-minute period where your phone went dark. Your alibi as a whole.
The investigator is
Lydia
here.
told me she lost contact with you last night during this 10-minute window. She tried to contact you while she was waiting at the Paradise Gates, just before the murder.
Huh?
And?
Why?
Were you in the council building? You didn't want to be contacted?
Nonsense.
Of course not.
You've got
The
nothing.
reality folding drive might have disrupted the communications. At the end of an island, the folding drive does a final burst to power both islands during the transition. The radiation sometimes causes localized areas of communication and electrical interference.
That's weird.
Seems convenient.
Worthless.
What do you want me to say? Were you outside the council penthouse last night, Yuri?
Nonsense.
Of course, I wasn't, freak. I found pink petals, which I suspect from your hat outside the penthouse. I doubt that. So for the record, this is a complete denial.
Yes.
Yes, freak, it is. I won't stand up in court anyway. We'll see. I would love to pin some shit on him. Your job is to direct Lydia when she moves us to the next island, right?
Pathetic.
What do you want now?
Got it.
What did you direct her to do right before the council murder? I asked her to take her husband Sam off the island. The end of island party was over and his bar could be shut down. What time was this? 23:40. Alright. Ever worn a space helmet, Yuri? Yuri, do you like movies about gladiators? Why would I wear a space helmet? To get through the second seal. Never been through it, freak.
The facts and the truth.
Space
are
helmet
not
was
the
discovered
same.
surrounded by pink petals that looked like they came from your hat. That is the most tenuous thing I've ever heard, freak. You're grasping at straws. God, I wish I could pin any fucking thing on him at all. Have you ever visited the library vaults? I'm starting to feel like Jonathan Frakes here. from time to time. For work or personal use,
What are you talking
it
about?
doesn't matter. I'm chasing some leads. That vault contains forbidden text about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council.
What business is it of
It
yours?
also contains other books. I'm the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and text for her work. So you didn't take books on demonology.
Don't be snide with
Do the
me.
words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak? Know anything about demons on the island? Marshall's killed
Don't
them
be
all.
snide with
Should
me.
have killed Henry while they were at it. Did you see the Grand
What
Marshal?
business
Didn't
is
see
it
her.
of yours?
Did you see the
You
architect?
got nothing on me.
Saw the architect before I started my duties as a ferrywoman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here. See the doctor? He was in the clinic. Anything you can tell me about Henry's
You don't
movements?
know me.
Do I need to hold your hand? Go talk to the Grand Marshal. Know anything about the murder of the Marshal guards outside the council building? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. God, I wish I could pin that on him. Know anything about the third Holy Seal mystery? Fourth Holy Seal? Me and the Holy Seal Henry got through and killed the council. Yes, that one. Who
Insufferable.
cares? The monster killed them. Let's get this on the road. What do you know about the
Pathetic.
escape? What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Absolutely nothing. Alright. We're gonna have to trip back out and talk to Akiko. A lot of stuff is pointing her way. I feel like I'm not gonna be done this game until I've exhausted talking about everything with everyone. Exhaustive-ing. He is kind of exhausting, but... like, he's important to talk to. Everybody's important to talk to. That's the rough part. Honestly, I may have picked the wrong game to stream. Like, there's so much to read. First off, let's chat with Henry.
Sure.
Where Henry started from. Oh, right, yeah. Starlight
What the
crunches the
hell?
numbers. He couldn't have broken free. We heard that one.
Henry Division.
Let's talk, Henry. Is there any joy to be had on the islands? Oh yeah, too much, really.
I'm shocked.
What the fuck do you think?
Stunned.
I have a
I'm
bad
just trying to get a
feeling
handle on the
about
island
this.
at birth the crime to end all crimes. We do our work and pray. Sometimes people go to that bar, sometimes we go to the beach.
Whatever you fucking say.
Did you know there's boat rides? Fucking boat rides.
Ooh, the
you been on one?
investigator is...
My mind is
Yeah,
like
a long
desert
time ago.
covered
My mom
in
took
fog.
me. We didn't get the best seats. I was a problem kid and she was a single mother. We always shunned. She made some friends eventually. There was a mahjong club in one of the apartments. She got in with them. What about you? I found kids to hang out with. Not friends, though. I just do stuff to make them laugh. Smash windows, set fire to people, whatever. That's when I started being arrested a lot.
Not a fucking
Hang on, what the
thing.
fuck am I doing opening up like this?
Whatever you fucking
Whatever.
say.
You wanna hear something fucking good? I got something. Yeah? I like you, investigator. I think you're onto something. The code to the safe in my apartment. Oh, good. Thought you had a bad memory. Some things just get engraved on it. Trust me, I wish they didn't. People should have minds full of things. If you only have a couple of things rattling around in there, it's torture.
I spent my entire
Same thing
life.
keeps bouncing off the edge of your consciousness. It's like a gunshot each time.
KY7 move type.
Alright, before I do any more talking, I'm going back to the safe. This feels important. This feels like it matters. Good zone, please. I do not have any... Oh, good zone, okay. Alright, let's get into the dead zone. Hey, is it bad that I just left the door open? Oh well, there's an airlock and a blood vial. Fuck. Probably fine. Is there anything in here? Yeah, there's stuff in here. No, that's just a sign, actually. Never mind. No, really. I don't see any. I see a heart. It's like on the other side of the wall outside, so... Okay, sure. Oh, here's stairs. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Safe in Henry's apartment. Henry said the code is... It unlocked. Proves it pays to be nice to people sometimes. See what a citizen like Henry would be hiding in a safe. The Grimoire of Majida. Bit of light reading.
Got it.
This book predates The Great Betrayal. It was written by a scholar of the esoteric, Majida. She was famed for learning how to communicate with the gods and hold cosmic communes with them. This should be in the restricted vault of the Syndicate's library.
Sure.
Yuri accessed the restricted area a decade ago. Did he take this? I guess this is the book Henry said he was given. This might prove his possession was aided. Someone wanted the island to be invaded by demons, but why? To hurry up and get to the next one? Oop. And that's it. I think that's all there is in here. Let's take a slow sleep. Really do not see anything else. Alright. Maybe we can go throw this book at Yuri. And I mean that both figuratively and literally. I mean, like, figuratively, we can present this to him and be accusative. And literally, we can actually throw this book at him and lodge it in his fucking forehead. Where it belongs. I want to give Yuri a concussion using this book. Yuri on Ice. I don't think that show deserves to be associated with Yuri. Now, hello, Shinji. How many dead bodies have you seen?
Don't test me.
Enough to last a lifetime. Must be a lot since you're immortal.
Got it.
A lot has happened on these islands. Really wicked shit, I bet. Would love to have seen it. Thanks, Shinji.
Those crystals obtained.
I too love Shinji. I want to take Shinji and just, like... I want to leave the island with him and I want to pet his little head. Someone did it with a Dr. Seuss book and it gave you a black eye. That hurts. What book was it? Wharton Hits Ahead? Hello, I haven't been in here.
Does Crystal the
Let's get
tank?
some stuff out of the trash.
Does Crystal the tank? Does Crystal the tank?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start unlocking every fast travel point. No, I'm not. I have to stop by Crimson's and, buy all her playsets and toys. Ooh, Crimson's playsets and toys are probably of a much different variety than most. Yeah, you gotta pay for fast traveling. I did forget that. Gary, where the fuck are you? There he is. I already, I haven't bought this one? Alright. Parasol. A light floral drink marketed at women but very popular with men. You know, there was a time when all of the drinks... did I get the special unlock in the warehouse? Yes, I did. There was a time when all of the drinks were, very obvious Suda51 references. I don't know if that's still the case. Yuri, where the fuck? Oh, okay. Hi. Oh, we can hang out again. Got time to chat, Yuri. What do you want, freak? What kind of music do you like, Yuri? Good, a properly addressed question. Why do you want to know? I want to get to know you. Have you been drinking, freak? Do you have any interests?
Insufferable.
I do enjoy some music. Classical music that improves your mind. You fucking poser piece of... And another thing, where is the rest of your outfit? Did you, like, cut it off at the... Studies show the impact of listening to classical music only lasts for 10 minutes. There aren't any long-term effects. Yo, it's a limited edition buff!
Freak.
Wait. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Do you know why a book that you took from the library was in Henry's safe? Nothing to do with me.
Crime cannot hide.
Henry said a stranger passed him a forbidden book and told him to keep it a secret. That book is one you accessed.
Nonsense.
Not sure you can prove that, freak. If I remember correctly, the library vaults only record entry and exit, not what was read or taken.
I have a bad feeling
That's
about this.
opportune, don't you think? Don't be snide with me. Did you access the library vault and give forbidden books on demonology to Henry? No.
The facts and the truth.
You're the only
are
one of the
not
suspects
same.
who accessed that vault.
Worthless.
It doesn't mean the book came from me. Yeah, I'm gonna try and pin this on him. Alright, I wanted to head down and talk to Crimson some more. And, bought everything for this machine. Okay. Ow. I tried to jump on top of it and I just slammed my face into it at like Mach 1. That's fantastic. I love this game. I love slamming my face into things as hard as possible. Alright, but yeah, let's go secret shopping. Oops. This game has so much to it. Like, there's a day-night cycle. I haven't really been paying attention to it because I don't think it affects anything. But there's a day-night cycle. And I respect that. I know that it's, you know, probably not that hard to code. Just like lightning and darkening in the sky. But there's rain? There doesn't need to be rain. Nothing affects rain. Rain doesn't affect anything. Except my mood.
Crimson Hunted.
Alright, let's chill with Crimson. Time for a chat, Crimson. Tell me about your blessing. The 19th Island incident. It was a weird island from the beginning, strange feeling in the air. It was a powder keg waiting to go. About 2 centuries into it, the demonic invasion happened. Someone communicated with the gods? We discovered an Eden cult in the apartments. They convinced themselves a passing comet was the god. They were amateurs and managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded in. How does this keep happening? Why don't we ever manage to prevent this? Try as you might, you can't stop insurrection in society. Syndicate never learned. If you mass abduct a population and enslave them, they're going to act out. That's the secret to Perfect 25. Carmelita and Mabahiro came up with psychic retardant buildings and psychic retardant material for the buildings. You're never gonna stop citizens reaching out to the gods. The islands have to be able to withstand it. So you fought the fight and got blessed?
I have my way.
Not just a pretty face, lady. Akiko and her marshals were pinned down at the temple. I held the line at the council building. Akiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise.
Good work.
After the battle, the gods blessed me, and I got this new head. Story time's over, lady. Be glad I didn't charge you for this. Go save paradise instead of hanging around in a sewer. I'll be back for another story. Alright, we're gonna run down everything with her, because there's so much.
The investigator.
Gary's got
is
some
here.
things to say about you. I bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan. He says you want to be a soldier again. Says you want to be in the marshals. How'd you two start talking about that?
Sure.
Asking around about motives.
We're in a dark time.
And he thinks that's enough to be my motive, that I'd kill the council just to try to get to be a marshal? Are you denying it?
We're in a dark
No,
time.
it's true. Lady, do you really think that's motive for mass murder? It sounds tenuous to me. Glad you said that. I was dreading the snakes getting to you.
Thank you.
It's no secret I want out of the life forced on me. I would love to be a soldier again. It has to be done the right way, though, not through mass murder. Why would Carmelita want to kill the
Nice
council?
doing business with you.
You know this costs, right? I'm gonna buy it just for the evidence. I think I have a grasp on Carmelita, but
Thank you.
Carmelita isn't allowed on the council. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council. You remember her father's crime, right? Romeo's fall from
The
grace?
investigator is here.
He was deceived by cosmic deceit. Bingo. Cosmic deceit deceived him with promises of power, standard stuff. Cosmic deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice crying grudge in a ritual. That would give Cosmic deceit enough power to resurrect.
Who knows?
Resurrecting the gods is our mission, but not at the expense of deceptions and sacrificing other gods.
Don't be coy.
Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it. His punishment was execution, and the rest of his family being barred from a council seat for eternity. Let's say she killed the council. You mean how she's on the throne right now? Could she have been sure she would have been on the new council? That the law would be overturned? To gamble. She's the architect of Perfect 25. If the transition to the new island goes sideways, she's a good candidate to handle it. Not a sure thing, though. Who knows what other options Judge considered? Possible to know how they'd interpret the law. If this was her goal, I bet she was planning on bargaining with the new council and the new island. Get them to overturn the ruling after delivering Perfect 25. Carmelita protested the ruling in the past. She submitted motions to have the ruling overturned and to get on the council. All have been denied, though. Interesting. Can I see these motions?
I have my way.
Of course, I pulled them from the Moon database. I'll give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything, though. Hit me. 25 years ago, Carmelita went into isolation for a year. No one saw her. Which is when she had the kid.
That's strange.
Any idea why? She said it was for work. She had a new project. Didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came of it, though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor. Labor indeed.
Sure.
Why do you think this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling and it festers? Maybe I just need to say it out loud. Maybe it means something. See what I find. You know anything about One Last Kiss?
Don't be coy.
Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her.
Ooh, the investigator.
Do you know who she is?
here.
I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Ah, that makes sense. I have got you something good. Are you buying? Ooh, nice crystals.
Thank you.
Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism?
That's strange.
Did she? Why? I don't know. You should ask your ghost friend.
The investigator is here.
Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption and messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the island, after all. I monitor any communications I can. The network traffic is mostly boring. But sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism. Oh. Oh. Oh.
That's weird.
Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned? Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me.
Don't test me.
My work is never done.
Got it.
So you get a copy of the message. They realized the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterward. So don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Mother Hero upgrade since then. I gotta go talk to Akiko. I forgot to talk to Akiko while I was out there. We gotta go talk to Akiko. Alright, but like... Grace Bloodlines, what? What did these two have against him? What did these two have against her?
Sure.
Analyzing.
There's residue of
That's
thermite.
it.
Someone melted these bars. Who melted these bars and why? I've still got lingering questions. So many questions. I'm working on speedrunning tech in real time here.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Wait a minute, Akiko.
Do you want to die?
You're going to die. Wow. Tired of you too. Humor me. Having fun playing detective? Having fun playing soldier?
Do you want to die?
He'll cut you from head to crotch.
Sure.
Violence doesn't solve everything, Akiko.
You're hot.
It would in this case. Hurry up and get this investigation done. I'm waiting for you to tell me what I already know.
What?
What you already know.
That Labajiu.
Labaju in the cage. He needs a bullet between the eyes.
Crime is repulsive.
That hasn't been proven yet.
I was
The
born
investigator
to
needs to
investigate.
soak in the facts, breathe in the evidence, savor the testing.
Touch.
Oh.
Dracului din gură.
This has been
Thanks, Akiko.
delightful.
This has been delightful. Alright. During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Grace Bloodlines alone with him.
Ce dracu?
Why are we talking about this, Nimrosco? How does this relate to the council murder?
The investigator
That's
is
what I'm trying
here.
to find out.
Pulă.
Yes, I made a mistake.
Got it.
This seems to be a pattern. Tell me about the message you got from Carmelina on the day of Henry's exorcism.
You're trying to
What
find the wrong...
message?
Crime is repulsive.
Carmelina sent you a message telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry.
You're hot.
No, she didn't. I have a copy of the message right here.
Nenorochito.
Someone's giving you false evidence, Norosito. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me to do anything. She doesn't have authority over me.
Is this a fact?
Then why did you
Or a
step out of
truth?
the room? I considered the scene and prisoner secure. I needed to make sure the architect was safe. Corrupted areas are full of danger. Sure. Oh, we have so much to talk about. You know where KHX is? No, he's been missing for several days.
Oh,
Have you searched for him? What do you think? My marshals conducted a brief search, but we are stretched thin at the end of an island. There are several thousand citizens that need rounding up and taking to the slaughter ritual. Do you have any suspicions about what happened to him? No, if he wants to disappear, then let him.
ooh, the investigator
Even though a
is
mass
here.
murder happened last night? He didn't do it, Henry
I'm
did.
glad to be
Of
back.
course. Tell me about why your necklace is in KHX's workshop.
Vishprost.
You think you stumbled onto something, don't you, Nenorcito?
I'll kill you.
Got me at the scene of a crime? KHX made my necklace and it broke a while ago. I took it to him to get it repaired before the end of the island. When was this? About a month ago. When he went missing, I accepted that fate had decided the necklace wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It's important to let these things go. So you haven't been to his workshop in the last few days. There are slightly more important things to do at the end of an island. Well, let's blitz it down.
Paradise
Do
feels
you really believe Henry
wrong.
did this? Every bit of security breached by a citizen.
That Labajiu.
Labaju is a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon.
Nenorochito.
Of course I believe I did it. He broke free when I was there, and we found him outside the council building. You don't have any doubts? Are you
Nenorochito.
stupid? Have you got a motive, Akiko?
Nenorochito.
Investigator Estepibune. I don't have a motive, I'm a soldier. Soldiers have honors and lives to serve. I have honor and live to serve. I'll assume that's a no, then. Does your relationship with Captain Voss have anything to do with this?
Pula.
Nenorosito.
Sure.
An illicit relationship that got found out would be punishable.
Durfa.
I'll kill you.
Don't test me.
Careful.
Crime cannot
You've been
hide.
asking for the marshals to be inducted, haven't you?
Rahat.
It's a reasonable request. We guard these islands. But you've been denied. What if there was an incident that prompted the council to reconsider? A crime to end all crimes on the eve of Perfect 25, for example.
I'm a soldier.
I admire you, Nenorosito. You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice being so credulous, undaunted by the world. You know, it is. It really is. If you can believe anything, then everything is possible. Is that a denial, then? Of course. You were found out. You were going to be punished next island for your relationship with your marshals. That gives you a clear motive. Kill the council, protect yourself.
Vishpebune.
Ipindurat.
The investigator is
Which
here.
means you are full of shit. You don't know anything. I live by the rules. I am a woman of honor. We'll see about that. Where did you say you were when you phoned witness?
Do you want to die?
You make my life unbearable.
I was born to
That's an
investigate.
investigator's job. I called him as I left the desolation cell.
The facts and the truth.
Well, I've been able to
are not
access
the
your phone
same.
records. They say you were elsewhere.
Nenorochito.
Where?
Paradise feels
Why don't you
wrong.
tell me where you really were? I was here.
What?
How did you access that data?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Running witness's phone through a comms tower?
Vishprost.
You tried to backtrace the position of an encrypted phone through a comms tower? Of course the location is different. The encryption bounces the signal around.
Sure.
I'll take your word for it. No, I won't. Found a photo of you in his boat. I should have asked about.
I'll put your
I
head
have
on a
nothing
spike.
to say. You two are the history. I said I have nothing to say. Does the doc have a motive for killing the council?
Nenorochito.
I don't have anything to say about the doctor. Valid. Did you see the doctor last night? I told you he came to examine Henry after he found the lab review.
Got it.
That was after the murder. Did you see him before? No, I was busy. Did you know about a back door in Doom Jazz's clinic?
Vishprost.
He brought the power grid down a few years ago. When it came back online, that computer blew out.
Durfa.
He was ordered to get the door fixed, but he never did. Oh,
What the hell?
How do you bring down the power? The reality folding drive kicks out an unfathomable amount of power, but the grid is fragile. The fine balance is maintained. The doctor tapped into the grid's HQ for some tests he was doing that needed extra juice. There are official channels to go through to get extra power, but he doesn't care. When he gets excited about something, the Syndicate moves too slowly for him. When he fired up his equipment, the HQ's grid went down. When it came back up, a number of systems blew out. Caused chaos. Why wasn't he forced to get the computer fixed?
That's a lie.
He has a lot of
Nenorochito.
visitors and likes to secrecy. But Pula wasn't in any rush. He smooth-talked his way out of it. Yeah, that sounds like something he would do. There's nothing in your report about Henry seeing Noon Knight during his escape.
Touch.
The
Dracloid
babbling of a Labagu possessed by a demon. There is only one statue of Noon Knight on the island, correct? Why does it matter?
Paradise feels
Where is
wrong.
it?
Nenorochito,
Why do
you're
you
out of
care?
Don't test me.
Just answer the question. Statue is in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers.
Got it.
So how could Henry have seen it last night? He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you, Nenorochito.
Crime is repulsive.
I'm just gonna ask, Akiko, did you take him through the barracks last night?
Rahat.
Are you out of your mind? You think I helped him escape? Nonsense. Goodbye. If Henry went through the HQ to get to the council building, why doesn't he show up on the HQ logs? The nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entering the HQ.
Free.
What is this, Rahat?
Ah, the facts
The
and
logs
truth are not
contradict
the
your
same.
report.
Check.
What do you want me to say? I don't know how these things work. Maybe there was a malfunction. Maybe he found a way to slip past.
I don't
Does
like
that
this.
seem likely?
I'll kill you.
Stop asking me to do your job. Ah. How did Henry manage to escape? Thought I gave you my report. I must have been dreaming or hallucinating.
I don't like this.
Okay, I get it. How did Henry escape if he was sedated? Labagu played us. The inhibitors needed to be stronger. The report says they were the correct dosage. What if the demon tricked us, though? The demon could slow Henry's body down. The dosage of inhibitors needed to be slower. The demon maintains this act, and when the time comes, he drops the pretense and makes his move. Is that likely? As likely as anything, Nenorochito. Not that it matters, it is what happened. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped? It was just one Pula prisoner that was supposed to be sedated. Why not take a squad of marshals just to be sure?
You need to back off.
I'll admit hubris. My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engage in their final prayers. I wanted them to have a last moment of happiness before being wiped out. Soldiers aren't supposed to know happiness when duty has to be done. Jeez, okay. Did you see Yuri
You need
last
to
night?
back off.
Who cares what his alibi is? The murderer's in this cage. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive, bros? No, I didn't. What happened with the prisoners you removed from the barracks prison? It's classified, Nenorochito.
Crime cannot
I
hide.
disagree. Why were they removed? Investigator, they were being processed before the slaughter ritual. We don't just open the prison gates and let them wander over to the temple.
Sure.
They were removed before the slaughter ritual. What happened to them? They were processed and returned to their cells.
Got it.
The logs don't show them being returned.
Rahat.
You don't have access to the full Marshal network, so you can't prove that. You also don't get to question how I run my army. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pin some shit on her. Why didn't you let Doomjazz examine the dead bodies of the Marshal guards? There was no need. They've been carved up by the monster, who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely even the investigation freak can see it's an open and shut case.
I have a bad feeling about this.
If there was, I wouldn't be here. Did
Do
you
you
see
want
the
to die?
architect? Not her babysitter. Did you see
Nenorochito.
Crimson? Nope. Did you see the Bibber?
Nenorochito, you're out
No.
of your mind.
Look how angry she's getting. Did you see Witness? What do you know about the second Holy Seal?
Rahat.
You're wasting time. Third seal. Wasting time. And the fourth seal. What does it matter?
I have a bad feeling about this.
May your night be bright. Why do we have these skulls? Well, whatever. And that's gone 2 hours, and, yet again, I don't know if we really made that much progress. I mean, we found the actual killer, as far as I know. We found the actual person who killed everybody. That's something, right? Like, technically, that's our job. We've finished our job. Part of an immortal death cult formed to resurrect the old gods. Yes, why do we have skulls? Are we the baddies? Are we the bad guys? Oh no. Anyway. That was 2 more hours of Paradise Killer. I gotta be real with you guys. I have no idea how close we are to running all this down. A demon expert would know. Who is a demon expert in the populace? Well, anyway, we're done for now. Maybe I will stream this tomorrow, maybe not. This weekend, we're going back to Live Alive, or Live Alive, or Live Alive, or whatever it's called. We're gonna play that. You would think after this long I would know what the game is called. I do not. Stay safe.
Game saved.
Just making sure. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep picking at this. We are, however, running out of mysteries very gradually. And when we're done, I'm gonna try and lay it all out as well as I can. And then we'll hit the trial. But until then, good night, folks. Who is online at the moment? Anybody? Well, I could send you off to watch, like, Ether Bunny play Fortnite, but I don't think I really want to do that. Yeah, I think we're good. I am just gonna go ahead and drop you guys off into the ether. Farewell, folks. Sleep well. And always remember to check your microphone source, okay? Check your microphone sources, it's important. Good night.